East Stroudsburg University men's basketball head coach Jeff Wilson after the Warriors game against Westchester today. Westchester winning 83-76, and both teams now tied for the PSAC East League going into Wednesday. You knew it was going to be tight this year. You were picked 1, Westchester 2, and now you're tied going into the final day of the regular season.
Yeah, it comes down to the last game for us to have an opportunity to be co-champions. Obviously, these last 3 games haven't gone the way we want them to go. And we just have to find a way to regroup, and we still have the opportunity to play for a championship on Wednesday night.
This afternoon's game kind of had the feeling of that final down at Westchester last year, where you're down most of the first half. You had a chance to kind of get in a run and take the lead in the second half of that game. Today you were within 1 point a whole bunch of times and just didn't get the next shot to fall.
Yeah, I thought our guys battled. We got behind early, which has unfortunately been one of the themes that we've had lately. In the 3 games that we've lost, we have gotten behind early and have tried to come back. Today I thought we were pretty resilient in trying to make that comeback. Like you said, we had it to 1 or 2 on a number of occasions. Had some opportunities to take the lead, couldn't get a shot to go. Westchester made some very nice plays, and Carl Johnson made a huge 3-in-1 corner. He also had a drive coming through our pressure and was able to get to the rim and get a foul for another situation. So I thought Westchester was just a little quicker today. Their guards did a very good job of controlling the game, and like you said, we just couldn't get over the hump. But that first 8-9 minutes of the game was really it really put us at a disadvantage, and we had to fight uphill all day. But like I said, my guys battled, so we have to hang our hat on something.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you go back to the previous 2 games, both on the road, how would you characterize that performance compared to today's?
Well, the common thread is, like I said, we got off to a bad start in all 3 games. The difference is today I thought we did a really good job of battling back, showing some resiliency. We out-rebounded them by 6, which is a positive thing. We didn't do a great job of handling the ball, and Westchester had a lot to do with that, with some of the pressure schemes that they showed us, and that kind of turned us over a little bit early. But we played hard. I'm not going to fault my guys' effort today. We did a good job of trying to get back in the game, laying it on the line and playing as hard as we could. A shot here or a shot there. If we make one, Westchester misses one, it might be a different ball game. But again, my hat's off to Westchester. They did a very good job of converting when they needed to and taking control of the game.
You go into Wednesday night now against Bloomsburg. Obviously, the last home game and the last game of the regular season. You still have another home game guaranteed in the quarterfinals. But Wednesday night, what do you guys need to do?
Well, I just think we need to come out with a mindset of, number one, not getting behind early. I think we need to come out firing on all cylinders early, being able to get into our pressure. The reason we've gotten behind, we've made some out-of-character plays defensively, and then we haven't converted offensively. And if you're a team that's trying to play 94 feet and you can't get into your pressure, you're giving away one of your main weapons. Today, after we were able to get into a rhythm and score it offensively, we had some success with our pressure. Westchester had 16 turnovers and some of those type of things. But the problem was, early in the game, you can't score. You can't get into your press. So you're constantly running back and not having much to show for it. So we just have to be more consistent from beginning of the game to the end. And if we can do that, I think we'll give ourselves a good opportunity on Wednesday night and hopefully go into the playoffs on a high note.
Yeah, this is, if you are able to go into the playoffs on a high note, situation kind of similar to what you did last year. You had lost 3 of the last 4 going into the Cheney game on the last day of the regular season. Not a situation this year's team has been in. Honestly, with the 14-game winning streak, you were in a lot of close games and won those games. I'm sure a situation that you'd like to see your team respond very well in.
Yeah, you find out a lot about the character of your team when you find some adversity. The difference in last year's team and this year's team is last year's team had 11 losses. We weren't probably as consistent as this team has been all year. The thing that stands out about this year's team is we lost 2 games up until the last week and a half, and now we've lost 3 games in a row. Right. So everybody looks at it and says, what's wrong? Well, we're 20-5. We're not playing the best basketball we've played all year, and we need to get obviously back to playing more consistently to give ourselves an opportunity. But when you look at the overall scope of the season, this year's team has been better. everybody's going to ask me for the next 4 days until we play, what's wrong with your team? We've hit one of those bad spurts. We have, I think, the ability and the character and some of those type of things to overcome it. And, I have 5 seniors. The season's in their hands at this point. And I'll tell them that consistently until Wednesday night. I got 5 seniors. Seniors step up this time of year, so and I think they will. I got 5 good guys that have been through a lot of games. They've been through a lot of successes. They've been through some tough times. Now they just got to find a way to get a win on Wednesday, and let's get moving.
Yep, absolutely. 80 wins over the last 4 years, and if they make it 81, they share the PSA's title, guaranteed to share, and obviously more to come with Westchester's result at Cheney and the rest of how the league plays out. So we'll look forward to Wednesday night. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.